Bonjour à tous et bienvenue dans mon podcast. Please don't click away, you're in the right place. I'm Zoe. It's been a while since I saw you guys. If you've been following me for a while, you'll probably know that my major was actually Chinese. And what you may not know is I also minored in French. But through it all, English has always been my deepest passion. Recently, I decided to pick French up, and let me tell you, relearning French gave me a massive epiphany about English. And if you are an English learner who constantly feels anxious, you need to hear this. First, let's talk about the good news. Relearning French made me realize that English grammar is an absolute blessing. It is incredibly simple. French grammar is a total nightmare because everything has a gender and number. A bicycle is a boy, an apple is a girl, a foot is a boy, and a hand is a girl. And the adjectives and articles around it have to change too. For verbs, one verb can morph into different forms depending on who gives the action. And it gets even crazier. The verb also changes depending on the one who received the action. So your brain has to simultaneously process and adjust every part of speech. But then I look at English. English so forgiving. No gender nouns, adjectives never change. Whether it is a boy or girl or a bicycle is just beautiful. And the. And I speak, you speak, we speak, they speak. The verb stays mostly the same in a certain tense. So English grammar is easy to pick up and it values one thing, that is efficiency. It wants you to be able to communicate. That's why you have to have confidence in your English grammar journey. So if you are still losing sleep over forgetting a third person S from time to time, please stop. English grammar is giving you a free pass. But when I got deeper into my French review, I noticed something else. When you master the formulas, French is highly predictable, but English is quite the opposite. It invites you with simple grammar, but then trap you into a unpredictable chaos. Firstly, the spelling and the pronunciations are disconnected. Just look at these words. Cough, tough, through, and though. They all end in O-U-G-H, but they sound totally different. For some English words pronunciation, you have to learn case by case and embrace the exception and fight your way through. Secondly, English is a stress-timed language. It only cares about the core content words, the nouns and the verbs, so everything else, the pronouns, the preposition, the articles, get brutally crushed or flattened to save time. Listen to these two sentences. Dogs chase cats. The dog would chase the cats. To a native English speaker, both sentences take the same amount of time. Why? Because the beat only hits dogs, chase, cats. The words the and well are reduced. But as Chinese speakers, we are accustomed to looking for words one by one. If you are obsessed with English words one by one, you probably miss the whole point. So to master English listening, you have to completely reprogram your brain's auditory algorithm. You have to learn to let go of the background, the unimportant words, and grasp the gist. Lastly, it's about phrasal verbs. French people love precision. If they want to express a specific action, they coin a dedicated verb. So to go out is to sortir. To go in is entrer. But English speakers in daily life prefer to take simple, light verbs such as take, get, put, give, and play them with prepositions. So take the verb get, for example. We have get over, get by, get across, get down to, and so on and so forth. Is there a perfect logical formula for this? Not really. To make it worse, these phrases are shapeshifters. The same phrasal verb carry different meanings. The take off can mean a plane, leaving the ground, removing your clothes, or your career suddenly exploding with success. And if you don't master these casual combinations, you will always feel like the outsider in a native conversation. Master English isn't about having a high IQ or a sharp analytical mind. It requires a high tolerance for ambiguity. It requires patience, a massive amount of real-world exposure, and a lot of grit. So you need to read books and magazines, meet the irregularity head-on until they become old friends. You need to listen to the podcast, watching the movies and TV series, learning how to let this weakened sound slide while your brain catches the big picture. But most importantly, you need to speak and allow yourself to be imperfect while doing it. Learning English is not a sprint. It's pretty much like running a marathon. Just take it easy and just keep flowing.